All right, hold on. Let me see if I can make sure that I am muted out of all of this stuff. Hold on. All right. I look like I'm in something else. All right. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Want to make sure that I am not hearing anything else. All right. Welcome, family. How y'all doing? This is Blue Note. I am in the building. Your girl Chris. We over here to talk about little Kanye West. Y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. I am your Valentine. I am your sister Valentine. I hope y'all are having a great day. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big Valentine's Day person, y'all. I used to be one, years ago, and I'm just not a Valentine's Day person. I almost feel like, shit, show me you love me every day. Show me you want to be with me all the time. You know, um, bring me some flowers just because. I'm a jewelry person. Like buy me a piece to go to my Pandora bracelets. So I'm not a I think it's what you make it. If you're a person that love the holidays, you love celebrating these made up holidays. That's a personal thing. But I just am not a holiday person. Like I'm not a Valentine's Day person like that. So when my husband was like last night, he was like, "You wanna?" He's like, "Hey babe, you wanna do something today?" I was like, "You know what? Yeah, nah." I said, "Let's do something Sunday. Let's do something Sunday where it's just me, you, and we just do something, right?" But yeah, happy Valentine's Day for all the people who celebrate it. If you don't have a Valentine, I'm your sister girl, Valentine. I love y'all. Y'all know how I feel about y'all. He's at the gym. My daughter's in her room. So I decided to actually just do this podcast today, child, because I'm gonna be talking, y'all, because I feel so stressed out even just seeing what I'm seeing on social media. I'm about to segue into it. Thank you, TB. I'm about to segue all the way into it because y'all might get some raw stuff today because I just gotta keep it real and I'm not gonna be disrespectful and I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of cursing, but I'm gonna keep it really real. So let me just start by saying this: if you feel triggered, you get easily triggered, you get easily offended, this may come back to me tomorrow. Come back when you see me doing a regular video. Let me just say this. Let me start with saying this. The Chat with Nola podcast will be real. I may say some things that you may feel like, oh shit, I ain't expect that. This may not be the forum for you. So if you feel like you don't want to, you may get a little triggered, come back to just the regular readings. Don't come to the Chat with Nola podcast. I love you. I respect you. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sugarcoat my words. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. So happy Valentine's Day to y'all. But let's get into why we are even here in the building, y'all. So many years ago, before I actually got with my husband, actually before I got with my daughter's father, I was in a relationship with this man very similar to Kanye West. And I went through a troubling time with him, guys. And I think this is why I take what he's doing so personal. I take it seriously. And I guess you want to say I may be even triggered by it a little bit. I feel that even though he has bipolar, and I understand that, right? I feel like we have to take this seriously. I see too many people on social media thinking this is funny. It's a joke. It's not funny. It's not a joke. The man I was dealing with who was doing the exact same thing to me, he was kicking down my door. He was coming to my job, y'all. And the thing that was scary about it is that my job was trying to make me go through domestic violence courses, right? This is a new job that I had just gotten. I think my base salary at the time, I was like a supervisor. My base salary is probably like $50,000. So, I'm stepping up in my position, from making 35 to 50. And this man was doing this, guys. I mean, he would constantly stalk and harass me constantly. And I just remember feeling afraid of him. And I remember just not knowing what he was gonna do. And a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he got an album out. He about to promote some music." Man, you're not gonna sacrifice your wife and your kids for no music. I know you're not. I know you lying. So I'm gonna talk a little bit because I just feel so aggravated by seeing people thinking it's a joke. It's not a joke. People really die every day because of stuff like this. It gets really real out there, y'all. It gets really real out there. I remember a time and a place where I was scared. And I remember a time and a place where I had called the police 4 times until they caught him. 4 times until they caught this man, right? And so I say all that to say, as much as we want to say is his issue with his mental disability, he may be trolling, he got an album. At the end of the day, this is real. What if something happens to this lady? What if something happens to this man? That's why I made the tarot reading yesterday, 2 days ago, I'm sorry, because I felt so connected to doing it. I didn't do it just because I wanted to click interview. I love the click interview. I love the clicks interviews. I love to get the new subscribers, but I did it because I felt so connected to the content and I felt connected to the story and I felt like it needed to be said. And 2 days later, guys, this has spiraled into something that's crazy. This man is constantly on social media bullying him. This man is making nonstop threats. Where are your family members? Where are your friends? Where are the people that care about you? I'm not saying they could control him every day. I'm not saying they could control him every day. But damn it, somebody step in and help him because he needs some help. He needs some help. He needs some support. He needs some tough love right now. Because at the end of the day, you are looking like a damn fool out here, and your wife and your children gotta see you. I recorded my husband having a conversation about Kanye West the other day, and I was gonna release it. And I decided not to release it because he was saying some things in there. But I think I'm going to release that today. And I'm going to just make it another podcast situation, but he'll be the one talking on it. But he talked a lot about Kanye don't even know his worth as a person. We understand his disability, but he don't even know his worth as a man, right? If you know your worth and you know your value as a person, you wouldn't even do what you're doing in the first place. You didn't even value your family when you should have been valuing your family. And now when the lady that got tired of you and she's done, now you want your family back. You done dated Julia, Irina Shrek, you done dated the Kim Kardashian lookalike. What do you expect her to do? What do you expect her to do? Layla Adams, that's the whole point of the actual, when we did the actual reading, it was about people, him egging people on. You see how that whole thing at the Donald Trump, that whole situation, that was because his words carried power and those people followed what he said. That was the other point of the reading, right? Even if it's not Kanye, what if it's somebody else who takes what he says? Pay attention to the comment section, even on social media, Shade Room. Look on his own page. They got people taking his side and actually saying, we're going to beat Pete Davidson's ass. All right. So it's really serious. I think we need to take it seriously. I want you to put a one in the chat if you ever. I see some 111s up here. I see 111 people in the chat. Make sure that you give me a one. Give me a one if you ever experienced something similar to this, guys. Give me a one if you've even experienced something similar to what's happening right now. Give me a one. I just want to know how many people are seeing this input, and it's alarming to you. It's scary to you. It hits close to home for you. Give me a one in the chat. Like, it's not a joke right now. And I'm sitting here like, okay, well, he promoting down the two. Is it at the expense of your wife? At the expense of your children? You got little bitty kids. At the expense of yourself? Because at the end of the day, yeah, something happens. Guess what? You're going to be held accountable for it just as if you had done it. Period, point blank. And look at all these ones in the chat of all the people that have been through similar experiences. I can put a one in the chat for myself because I've been through it myself, period, point blank. I just said that I've been through it. And I'm talking about it was to a degree to where I was terrified. I was scared. This person was very controlling. And for me, it's all about the control. It's about controlling somebody. So just sit back and close your eyes for a minute. Take out the fact that they're the Kardashians. Take out the fact that they buy their body parts to look good. Whatever people have these images of them. They date black men, whatever. Close your eyes for a second and think, if he's doing this in the public, what did he do to her in private? I want you to close your eyes for a minute and think, if he was doing this in public, what is he doing? What was he doing in private? Period. Period. Give me a three if you think that Kim possibly was in a toxic, abusive, controlling situation. Give me a three if you think she was. Give me a four if you think she wasn't. I want you to be honest, because take all the Kardashian shit out of it. Think for a second, with his actions that he got today, that's not new. He too comfortable with it. Give me a three if you feel like she has been in a situation that nobody's really talked about. Or give me a four if you feel like, hey, she loves the attention. She knew what it was. It is what it is. You know, give me a three, because I honestly, I'm gonna pull a few cards and see if she's been dealing with a toxic situation. Give me the energy of spirit around Kim Kardashian. Has she been dealing with spirit a toxic situation? Has she been in an environment? Has she been in an environment where it was unhealthy? And I want honest energy, spirit. Please give me energy around Kim Kardashian. Was she being controlled in any way? Was she being controlled in any way? Was she in a situation where she felt afraid at any time? Give me the energy around Kim Kardashian connected to Kanye West. She has the Three of Swords. For my people that know tarot, what is the Three of Swords, baby? Come on. Come on to my tarot readers. Come on to my spiritual people. Three of Swords came out, period, point blank. Up. Tell me what Three of Swords in an upright position is. Somebody put it in the chat. I want to see if y'all doing y'all homework. Y'all been following me for a long time. Grief. Come on. Come on. Come on. What else? Grief. Grief. What else? What else does it symbolize? Three of Swords. What else does it symbolize? Come on. Come on. Three of Swords. What else does it symbolize? Suffering, heartbreak. Yes. So just imagine, and she is a number three, right? So that means 1 to 3 years, there's been some suffering, there's been some grief, there's been some pain, emotional energy. All right? Period, point blank. And so that's why I'm saying, like, we got to come outside of the celebrity part. That's why I always, when I do the readings, I always try to put it into real life perspective. I try to give examples where I'm using myself sometimes, or I'm using somebody that I know. I try to share a story that may not even be for a client that you don't know. Because when I tell you guys, this is like, one day, let's ask if she'll speak about it, because I have energy, she will speak about it one day. Give me the energy around Kim Kardashian. Will she ever speak about this one day? And you got to remember, she has kids with this man, so she doesn't want to hurt him, right? And she knows his situation in terms of his mental state of mind, right? No, they were together for more than 5 years, but we're talking about Markila Coles. We're talking about the last 1 to 3 she's been in stress, right? They've been together like almost, I think, 10 years, but we're talking about the last 1 to 3 years. There's been some grief, some stress. Things have gotten progressively worse, okay? That's what we're talking about, in case you just happen to come in. All right, so give me the energy around Kim Kardashian and the energy. Will she eventually talk about this one day? The situation with Kanye West and everything that's been going on. Will she ever speak on this situation? And I feel it'll be very limited. It'll be very limited. She has the Ten of Swords in it. Her situation, Ten of Swords in reverse energy. That talks about it may be to some extent, but not at great lengths. And it sure won't be while her kids are small. She's not willing to sacrifice them, guys. So even though as much as she doesn't like what's happening here, she doesn't like the energy, she's still protective of him to some degree, right? That talks about, this is still my husband. He's still the man I fell in love with. He's still my children's father, right? He's still a good person at the core of it, but he's got challenges. I'm not trying to beat Kanye up. I'm just trying to, listen, I'm not trying to beat nobody up. But when you have mental health on top of narcissistic behavior, that's a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for disaster. All right. So Halos and Hearts asks, is she willing to work it out? Give me the energy spirit around Kim Kardashian West. Is she willing to work it out with Kanye West? Give me the energy spirit. Oh, good energy. I feel it all through my body. Is she willing to work it out with Kanye West? Give me the energy. And she has the Ace of Wands in reverse. That's a no, guys. I have no desire. I have no desire. I'm tired. I have no passion to do so. I'm tired. This is not new. Somebody asked me, is she scared? Let's do that question. Thank you, Chevelle, y'all. Our mama's name was Michelle, y'all. So that's why she's named Shell Yavelle. Give me the energy around Kim. Is she scared of Kanye West? Give me the energy spirit around Kim Kardashian. Is she scared of Kanye West? And guess what she's got, guys? She's got the Six of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands is like punishment. I am scared of what could happen. Let me say this. When you make threats to me, baby, it's on and popping. I'm going to take your threats seriously. Ain't no doubt about it. When somebody says they're going to commit suicide, I take that seriously. When somebody said they threaten it, anytime somebody threatened me, my gloves are on. It's time to go. Like you started a war. You started a war. So she has the Six of Wands in reverse. That is like, I am scared of what could happen to me. And guess what she's thinking too? This may happen to me even in public. This may happen to me even if I'm around people. So she has to be strategic, because think about this for a second. What if, a lot of people feel protection. A lot of people feel protected in an energy, well, when they're with other people, right? So for example, just imagine you with your cousin, you with one of your homegirls, y'all somewhere, you feel more safe, right? Because you're not by yourself. That doesn't matter. Anything can happen. So she even feels, even if she's with other people, she has to watch her back, right? So she's making some decisions right now around, remember we talked about this the other day, protection. She's got the Two of Swords that talks about, hey, I'm trying to make some decisions around what's going on here, how I can protect myself, how I'm seeing things from the front, the back, side to side, right? How can I deal with this effectively? Somebody wrote so much. So I think with Shonda. Hey, Shonda, I don't know if she's here right now, but Shonda wrote to me, and I'm gonna answer Nakima. I'm gonna answer your question next, Nakima. Does he really want her back? Please highlight some of this because y'all have some good questions. So Shonda said she thinks somebody's watching my videos. Look, moderators, make sure y'all don't see no foreign people in here. Like that Arabic writing. I don't want that in here. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what they saying to me. I don't know if it's I don't know if they're like doing something in the chat that's weird. So if you see it, just block them out. I don't want all that weird writing in here. I know them. I know Kim and them are from Romania. Is it Romania? Oh shit. But just make sure, like, if y'all seeing that weird writing, y'all click them out of here. I don't like that. All right. And then I saw them trying to follow me on Instagram. No. So if y'all Armenian, sorry. Sorry, I'm not to disrespect anybody, but I just don't want, I need to know what you're saying. So unless it can be translated, I don't know what you're saying. Don't write that in the chat. All right. So she's Armenian. Gotcha. All right. So I know she's Armenian. So some people may come into the chat. All right. So let's answer the question that Kima had. And the picture and the question is, does he really want her back, or is this just for show? And if he gets her back, will he continue to do the same thing? Spirit, give me the energy around Kanye West, please. Does Kanye really want Kim back? Does he really want to work this out with his family? And the energy is so high in the vibration, and maybe because I'm just feeling it, and I'm just all into it, and I'm following it step by step. I don't know what it is, but the vibration is high on it. Give me the energy. Does he truly want Kim back? Like, make a family, be with her, really be with the kids, really do this right this time? No. He wants it his way or highway. Just imagine the condition is, here are the conditions, my way or the highway, period. That's it, my way or the highway. And guess what? And I'm still not listening, and we're still not going to be on the same page. He's got the Two of Swords with the Judgment card in reverse. That means it's going to be hard to communicate with that person. There's going to be a lot of blame game going on. He hates her, he loves her. The same thing he loves her for, he hates her for, right? It's almost like he'll proclaim his love for her, and then 3 minutes later, he'll be doing something else. At the end of the day, she can't trust his actions. She can't trust his actions. My husband said to me last week, did he really move across the street? Like, even my husband said that. People thought that was normal. And my husband has said, did he really, like, he actually asked me, like, did he really move across the street? I'm like, yes, he actually confessed to moving across the street. He's like, that is not normal. Not when you're going through a tumultuous situation. It'd be different if you guys were in a healthy, conducive, environment, but you're not. Okay? You're not. All right. So let's see. Anybody have questions? So I feel like he wants her the way he wants her. He wants her with conditions. He wants her with control. He wants her with limitations. He wants her with conditional energy. That's what it talks about. All right. And let me say this: if she gets back with him, he gonna drive her nuts about Pete Davidson for the rest of her days. Know that. You ever knew somebody they couldn't let something go, and every time an argument broke out, it was like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know how she dealing with them. Let's ask the next question. Um, is Pete scared now? It's escalated since we did the reading. Is Pete Davidson scared for him now at this point? We talked about he does have concerns. Do you think he will harm her? Okay, give me the energy around Pete Davidson. Is Pete Davidson now at the point to where he's scared? Like, is it affecting, and I like what Tiffany said, is it affecting his mental health? Give me the energy around Pete Davidson and Kanye West. Is Pete Davidson afraid? Good energy, Spirit. Thank you so much for confirming around that. Pete Davidson is like, let me get to boxing. Let me get my skills up. Let me pay attention. He's got his energy, more protection. He's got his energy paying attention. He's got his energy. The Nine of Wands. I am going to defend myself. You better believe it. I might look nice and unassuming, but don't try me either. But he's still concerned. He is the high priestess in reverse. So this is why Kim finally stepped up and said something, because they had a real conversation around something could really happen to me. Something could really go down. He's initiating and he's instigating. Listen, words have power. All right? Words have power. So he is concerned for his safety, and he is worried for his safety. And they did have a conversation. Her family is concerned. She's concerned. Pete is concerned. Let me say this too. And I hate to say this bad news, and I hate to say this. He has his energy at some point. If this keeps going on, guess what Pete has in his energy? He's eventually going to do what? Walk away. He has the Eight of Cups in his energy. The Eight of Cups is in 1 to 8 months. If this keeps going, no man, guys, y'all know that. My husband said that the other day. No man is going to stay in a situation where he got to battle somebody to this degree. It's not safe. Is it worth it? He has the Eight of Cups, which is he could be walking away if this keeps escalating. And that's probably, you're right, Shell. That's right. That's probably what he want him to do. He probably want him to get the hell on down the street. Right? That's it. But no man is going to, listen, think about yourselves for a second, loves. Think about, you meet a new man and your ex-man doing all kind of drama. At what point do you think he going to stick around a new man? He going to be like, child, unless he really love you, he going to be out of there. He going to be out of there. He going to be out of there for his own safety. Yep. See, look at Nina. Hey, Nina. Nina say he got to look out for his own safety. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. He's trying to run him off. Yes. Who is this? This is Ice. Princess. Hey, Ice Princess. Trying to run a man off. Child. So at the end of the day, I take his threats seriously. And the problem that I have is he's erratic, but then he has a fan base who can act on his orders. And that's a shame. Remember, I said in the reading from 2 days ago that somebody, an acquaintance, that acquaintance energy doesn't have to be a person that's directly close to you. An acquaintance is somebody that feels familiar to you. Fans feel like they have a connection to you. They feel like they go to your concerts, they show up at events, they feel like they've engaged you. They can feel a certain amount of acquaintance energy. And this is why I was saying, even if it's not Kanye, it could be somebody else. And isn't that amazing how Kim confirmed what I said, which is somebody could hurt Pete. Somebody could hurt Pete. She is concerned for her boyfriend. This is a complete mess. Does anyone? Let me drop the link. Hold on. I don't know if anybody want to come up. Hold on. Where the link at, child? Invite, child. I be forgetting how to do this. Like I mean, if anybody wants to come up and talk about it and share whether you agree or disagree with what I'm telling you, will he harm her? Good question, Key W. Give me the energy spirit around Kanye West. Will he personally do anything to Kim Kardashian? And I don't even want to answer that question. Will he actually do anything to Kim Kardashian? Give me the energy around Kanye West. Kanye West. Kanye West. Will he do anything to Kim Kardashian West? Kanye West. No. She's going to really put a restraining order in place or something in place for protection. Like they're going to have something where he can't even come near her. She is the Queen of Swords in her energy. Around with, now I do feel she needs to be careful because I feel like they may have a run in where if she, how you get too comfortable with people and they feel like they could just kind of like handle it, like almost like they do have the Two of Wands in their energy in reverse, and that Two of Wands can signify like them running into each other, having an unexpected moment. But as far as her being hurt confirmed, no, I feel like she'll be okay. So just imagine for a second, it almost feels like they can have like a little moment or something where it's, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have a blowout, something like that. She got to keep our guard up at every moment. I know y'all be listening to these readings because I see how y'all be acting. Pay attention to this. Don't let your guard down, even in the nicest moments, even when you feel, even if you try to reflect back on the way it used to be, keep your guards up. Do not take them down. Not for 1 second, not while you're exchanging the kids, not while you're feeling the Christmas spirit, not while you're having a moment of reflection. Keep your guards up because there's an energy of, in the next couple of weeks, there's the energy of a blowout that could happen between him and her. That's unexpected. That's not planned. All right. So I feel like they watch these videos. You can tell by the way some of them move. Let's see. She needs to change the locks. Child, I would be, girl, I'm from New Orleans, babe. I'd be running down straight to Poydras Street in the first, first elevator to the down restraining orders place. Goodbye. Courthouse, Poydras Street, here I come. Child, cease and desist. Stop talking about me. Muzzle on the mouth. Why isn't she muzzling his mouth? I mean, didn't Tristan Thompson muzzle the baby mama mouth? There is such a thing as keep the people quiet. You're in the legal, you got your thing now, you passed your test. Make it happen, Captain. Make it happen. Stop him from doing all that talking. All right, let's see. How will this affect Kanye's album sales? Oh, hey, Shell, you coming through? Hold on. Let me do this last pull. How will this all affect Kanye's? How will this affect Kanye's album sales on this new album that he's promoting? He has good energy around it. That means it'll work. because people will be streaming it. Hey, Shal,
Hey.
how you doing, girl? What's up? We talk on the phone too. How you been?
You, I've been good. You got me cracking up. Like, and then some of the people's comments in the chat too had me
What?
just laughing.
What happened, Shal?
Cause I feel so bad for Pete. Like, you
Yeah,
gotta understand, he's dated high profile celebs before. And I know he's just like, listen, Kim, you beautiful and all, but this
he
is
likes
too
her.
much.
He likes her. Have you actually seen the way he looks at her? The way he touches her? The way he turns his body. He likes her. He likes her a lot, and she likes him. Um,
Yeah, and I think he
yeah,
like announced like in an interview, I think he said that that's his girlfriend. And that was
yeah,
the first time I
absolutely.
actually heard him say it. And he seems so like, like really
Sincere.
humble,
Yeah,
Yeah. And I just feel
yeah.
like, dang, Kanye, you doing too much.
Well, let me say this: that I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like the album sells. Back to that question with the person asks. He has the two of cups for that question, and that talks about people are going to be so interested and curious to know what the hell he's saying. They're going to be, of course, buying that album, streaming that album, whatever you want to call it. So he does have some high energy when it comes to the album sales. He even has the Page of Pentacles. That's a card of curiosity. So people are going to
Mm.
be really, I'm sorry, the Page of Swords. That's the message of curiosity. So people are going to be almost like on pins and needles trying to hear what he's saying in it. So they can dissect it and tweet it out and talk about it and have content for it and et cetera, et cetera. So he is going to capitalize on it big time, big time.
Yeah, and they, I think you had mentioned this before about like, Pete had to move differently because a lot of people were saying that he was so low key that like he could walk to like the coffee shop or he could go meet up with people out in public and no one would really know it's him. And now it's like ever since he
Wow.
started dating Kim, he can't do that anymore. And I wonder if you can sense that he feels sad about that. Like my whole life has
Well, there's
changed.
you can sense that he feels restricted by it, but at this point, am I sad about being restricted or I'm happy about being safe? You have to pick your poison. You know, like can I, am I happy about being safe or am I going to be sad about being restricted?
I know, but
Restriction.
he's gonna have to look over his shoulder, see if Kanye jumping out of the bushes for like
Well,
the whole
it's not.
duration
It's
of his relationship.
Yeah, but it's not permanent, right? And
Yeah,
it eventually it will. This too shall pass. But I'm saying, like, remember on the reading we just did the other day, Pete has security. They're just not right on him where we can see them, right? So he
yeah.
does have people that's traveling with him, even if they're in plain clothes or just a few steps away. I feel like he does have someone with him at times, even when
I
he
mean,
does
you
get
got me
away.
a little worried because you predicted the run-in with like the baby and like Danny Lay's brother. And if
Yeah,
you're telling me that there might be like a little surprise run-in between either Kanye and
and
Pete,
Kim,
like
Kim.
or Kim, like
Uh,
that's scary.
Well, that surprising meaning could be, for example, people exchanging kids.
Okay.
Something where you may be in an environment where you think you're in a safe space and then things go left, an argument, something unexpected. So she has more of a chance to be ran up on than Pete because she
Yeah.
has kids with him and they have contact and they have to be in contact. I just feel like put a middleman in, just like they had the lady who was bringing the kids back and forth. I saw some lady who was very caring with the kids. Make sure that there's always somebody in place because the thing is, he is more of an opportunity to connect with Kim than anybody.
And I
You know
think Kim, like, she's not stupid. She's not about to let Pete be around the drop off. You know what I'm saying?
exactly, exactly. So what I want to do, Shao, and I'm gonna get you
Right.
next Halos. I want to ask this question. Somebody was just asking something in the chat about let me see. I think somebody had a question in the chat about I can't remember. Shit, I didn't went off and started looking at something else. I wonder how Pete feels about the kids. Oh, that was the question.
Oh,
Has Pete ever actually met the kids? Give me the energy spirit around Pete. Has he ever met the actual children, even in passing? Give me the energy around Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian. Has he physically met the kids? even if they were in a car or if they were in passing. Has he actually seen I think he has. He has the two of seven of swords of the nine of cups. That's almost like saying I seen him in a celebratory situation. They could have been like at the house eating, or it feels like really quick in and out. So I don't feel like
Yeah.
these kids have never ever seen him, and if they have, it was really quick, or maybe he was over at night and they didn't know he was there. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been in the environment. That's what
Because
it shows.
Kanye feels like the type that might kind of like subliminally ask them, like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you ever met him?"
Yeah, but I don't think they met him to that extent, right? So it feels very like quick, fast, and it almost feels like he could have come at night when they were asleep, but he's been inside or he's been connected. I'm just saying he's been in their environment. Okay, not that he's met them directly and they had lunch and dinner and breakfast. No, I don't feel like that. And let me
Okay.
say this: they need to be careful with that meeting of the children, because let me say this: Kanye is in the Knight of Cups in reverse. That talks about it's gonna go down. Exactly what he said.
Oh,
Okay. So if you think for 1 minute, listen to me clearly. If you think for 1 minute, Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian, he said what he said about them kids. He is the Knight of Cups in reverse, which I mean you think he going hard now, he gonna go rogue on you.
I
So
mean, does he have spies watching Kim and like how she moves with the kids, or no?
that seven of swords is what I'm watching you. That seven of swords is I'm spying on you. That seven of
Wow.
swords is that person who's looking and
Wow.
watching and all that good stuff. So it's there. All right. So
All righty.
all right, my girl. Let me get halos and horns up next. Thank you. In the bushes, child. All right, let me get old halos. Halos, what's up, halos? What's up? Well, how you doing?
How you been, Blue?
I'm doing good. Y'all could call me Nola because they got a lot of blues out there. So
Gotcha.
y'all could
Hey,
call me
Nola.
Nola or Chris. Y'all stick to Nola or Chris because I see a lot of blues out there and I don't want
Yes,
nobody to get
ma'am.
confused. That's the reason why I put the Nola and the branding and the I guess the thumbnail part. So stick to Nola, y'all. That way we know where we are. I
Nola
respect
Nation,
everybody
got
else.
it.
All right, so what you got for me?
I think Kanye is crazy, y'all. I think Kanye is really about to jump off the diving board and do a swan dive into this situation. I'm,
Huh?
it don't look good. It don't look good to me.
It's not funny, but it is. When I say, then that's why I'm saying, like this podcast, you're gonna have money moments where you laugh about something that's just how you say Kanye crazy. We just laugh. They're gonna have people that are like, this is a moment where you may feel like, oh, why are they laughing? This is the moment where you keep bypassing the stop, because what
It's
we're gonna
cute
do is we're
now.
gonna we're gonna have a real moment here. And,
Hmm.
and, and even if we were in conversation at home, there'll be things we'll be upset about, and there will be things that we'll just break out and be like, "That shit is crazy! Can you believe that?" And we'll have
Hmm.
like a quick laugh and then get serious again. So this is real. Um, but yeah, he definitely is scary to me, and I definitely feel like. So you're a reader. What have you picked up on the situation?
I haven't pulled cards on this situation specifically, but just looking at them and the way they're like moving around on social media,
Huh?
just the way they moving around on social media, Kim is trying to keep it cordial because Kanye is throwing everything at the public. He wants public defense. Y'all, she trying to kidnap my kids. She trying to
Yeah.
do this. She got a hit out on me, and Kim's trying to keep it real cute and casual. But
Yeah.
Kanye's gonna do something. Kanye's gonna do something. He's gonna push that line just a little too far, and Kim gonna lawyer up. She gonna lock them kids down, and Kanye really gonna have his head spinning somewhere.
You know what's
And
interesting? After all
mhm,
this he's doing, she's still allowing him to have the kids.
mhm,
That's what's so interesting, is that through all of this chaos, he had the other, I think he had the little three, the last two. I think that was like I think he had those two. No, he had those little three last week, and then he had North and Saint for the Super Bowl. But I think that's amazing that through all of that, they still allow him to see the kids. Some people would be like shutting it all the way down, like, "Look, baby, until you get
mhm.
straight, we ain't for a damn thing."
I was
You
gonna
know,
say some people really don't play about their kids. You act funny one time with them, that's it.
give me a
That's
four in a give
it.
me a four in a chat. If you had a man doing this to you, would you just let him have the kids freely, or would you be
No.
cautious? Give me a 4 in the chat if you would let him have the kids freely. Give me a 5 in the chat if you be like, hell to the no until we get it all figured out, till I get him on some level of control. Give me a 4 if you let him have the children freely. Give me a 5 if you just feel like, okay, we need to wait and see till this calms
And I'm gonna say this: I'm not a mental health expert in any sense of the word,
yeah,
but I have mental health through my family. And my mom grew up with a bipolar mom, and she
yeah,
tells me stories all the time because my grandmother passed when I was really young. But I know her energy. I remember, and I can see pictures, and I still think of her. But my mom always used to tell me it was my mom, and then it was that other lady. She did not like that other lady.
yeah, yeah. Well, a lot of people have a lot of 5s in this chat. A lot of 5s in this chat, and so people are concerned. What's this? Mitter Sangita. She says she's a mental health professional. What's your take on it? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you this, Halos. I would be concerned. Honestly, when me and my ex went through a tough time with my husband and my daughter, I still was allowing him to see her, but I had a middleman in it. I had a middleman to make the exchange because the heat was more between me and him. So I guess it depends on the situation. If the person's sole focus is fighting you and not the kids, because to me, Kanye uses the kids as a weapon, right? So
Agreed.
yeah, so for me, that's why she may feel comfortable still letting him see the kids because she knows it's more about him dealing with her, right? So yeah, so I
To me, it's never really about the kids. Like the kids are just that's how y'all play and pull the strings. But he wants Kim back, but
uh-huh.
I don't think he really loves her because he had her.
Yeah,
You had the 5-star wife. You had the 4 kids, and what were you doing when you did have it good? You were cheating, you were lying, you were leaving at odd hours, not taking
yeah,
care of the kids, and that's her side of the story. It's your side, her side, and the truth. But
yeah.
now you out the house, you in the doghouse now, and 1 second you screaming she the villain, she the monster, and then the next voice you screaming I want my wife and kids back. And it's like,
Well, let
what
me
can
say
you do?
this. Let me say this too. I agree with you 100% because at the end of the day, when you had her, what did you do? Like
Right.
you were living in Wyoming. You were living in Wyoming. You didn't take
Kim
care of
didn't
it
just
then.
wake up one day going, I don't want to be with Kanye no more.
Yeah.
She just
Some
did not.
somebody just wrote. For with supervision. I agree. I agree with supervision. With supervision, absolutely. Yeah, he's a typical unmet. Let me pull up this comment. This is a good comment. She says she's a mental health professional. And she's not diagnosing him. This is just her opinion. He is a typical unmedicated bipolar man, delusional and unpredictable. The psyche is full of men that think they are prophets, usually Jesus. Wow, that's a good that's a good uh you know good opinion of him. We don't want, because we want her to be protected.
Right.
Well, thank you so much for coming through, Halos. Anything else
Thank
for
you for
me
having
now? Anything
me.
else?
Y'all go like her channel. Like
Go
the
like your
video.
channel. Go like Halos and Horn. She is new on the scene. She's been having a channel a while. She just don't post on it like she should.
Yeah, I've been going through it. It's my grandfather's birthday. He passed away last year, so
Oh
I've been
wow.
spiritually out of it. So when you're not in your spirit, when you're not in your right spirit, I try and stay away from tarots. But I'm about to get up in there. We got a full moon coming.
Let me say this to you.
Yeah.
I saw this. I saw this the other day, and my clients can attest to it. And once I said a statement, put a 3 in the chat if you heard me say this as a client. When you feel those moments, go harder. Don't go harder. That means, my mom passed in February from COVID last year. This will be her anniversary in 2 days. Instead of me, going into this depression energy, I go harder. I'm running around. I'm running errands. I'm taking care of business. I'm going live with you guys. I'm celebrating my mom. Right. I just bought some flowers for her the other day, And what I'm saying is that you go harder. That means, do all the things your grandfather would have wanted you to do and be happy and connected and all those things. Celebrate
I'm gonna
that
try
and be hard.
because
Yeah,
I'm
it's hard, but you can do it. It's a mental mindset. But I always tell people go harder. You know.
I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna lie. I had a breakdown at work the other day. I'm a teacher, so
Yeah. It's it's
it
okay.
just
It's okay to have a breakdown.
and I'm looking at his favorite candy right now, and it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it's
But
hard. It's
you
hard for me. Yeah. Huh?
I said I'm sorry to hear about your mom. God rest her. But you're right. I can't stay depressed forever.
Well, let me say this. Like I said, I saw this the other day. I think I had screenshot it, and I've been trying to see because I always take screenshots of stuff even if I don't post it because I even use it for myself, um, to keep myself encouraged at times.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
let me see. I think I had somebody had posted this, but they had posted a quote about go harder. And I thought, wow, that's a good quote because a lot of times, when we have challenges, we kind of like let them overtake us.
Uh-huh.
And so I thought, wow, that was a good quote. I don't even know what phone because I have two phones, but I don't even remember what phone I actually posted on, what had it on. Let me see. I'm gonna try to see if I can find it. But it was something about go harder. And I even was saying it for myself that go harder, do what you got to do. And my mom, she wouldn't want me to be sit. Oh, hold on. My mom would want me to be sitting here sad, and she would want me to do all the things that she knows I'm supposed to do. So that's what I do. You
Thank
know.
you for the advice. I appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, take care. Stay blessed. Stay empowered, and guess what? Stay strong.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Bye.
you.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. All right, guys. So let me see what y'all got in the comment section. Taking breaks is healthy. Yep, taking breaks is very healthy. That's why y'all don't see me on the channel every day. I may do a video every 2 days, right? But like today, it was a day I was just like, I just gotta talk. I just gotta say something. I can't. Let me see. Let me see. Kanye is spoiled. Yes. He is a genius that needs help. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, Kelton. Oh Lord Jesus, help me. All right. Now let's see. Yes, I lost my husband in 2020, and I go harder when I get in that mood, and I usually end up hearing him say, "Do you doing good, baby?" That's what I'm talking about. Hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah. I was watching Celine Dion the other day, and she talked about when she lost her husband, the thing that kept making her go forward. And Renee Angelillo, she kept saying she kept hearing him say, you gotta go on. You gotta go on. And that's what made her go through, get through it. And even as he had cancer, she kept saying he kept pushing her, you got to keep going, you got to keep going. And she said that's the thing that's kept to that she survived because she kept hearing him say that. So thank you so much for those words. You. Yes. All right. Everyone is welcome to their own opinion here. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah. Well, let's just say don't get crazy with it, like this cursing and calling people names. Why do people think that Kim is so innocent? Laugh aloud. Kim always so plays the games. Okay. Let's talk about that for a second. Kim is not innocent. None of us are innocent. But does that warrant us getting in a situation where somebody's making threats or making us feel unsafe? I mean, I could be a little petty Paul, but does that mean I need to be threatened? My new man need to be threatened. I need to be uncomfortable because come on. Like we gotta have balance in that perspective. Jim Carrey said depression meant your body needed a deep rest. Yes, absolutely. Listen, Kanye 9-1 nominated for 5 Grammys plus an album this year. Yeah, a lot of people feel like feel like he's using it for his album, but you can't use like to me that's bigger than that. His Kanye's mom kept his condition a secret and calmed him. Yeah, we talked about it that in one of my readings where I said he had been having that condition that is something that they controlled or they tried to maintain. Oh, let's see. That's true. His mom balanced him. She was a rock. Yes. Somebody, Michelle Johnston, she said there is no excuse for emotional abuse. Period. Point blank. Period. Point blank. Because I'm Kim and I like to be on social media taking pictures and I'm getting my little plastic surgery. That means I need to be abused. Make it make sense. Kim keeps attracting these men with mental health conditions. Remember, guys, we usually date different men with similar energy. That's something where some people, they like to save people. They like to that says a lot about who they are. Let me see what y'all got, and then we're going to be getting off of here in a little bit. I have to say I do agree with Kanye about North not being on TikTok. I agree. Paradise, what's up? 100%. She's 8 years old. Even my 13-year-old, when I told her she was on TikTok, she's like, at 8. And I asked my daughter, her name is Leela. I said, Leela, do you remember TikTok when you were 8? She's like, Mom, I don't even know nothing about TikTok. But she's in a social media driven family. And so that to her is a part of what she's supposed to be doing. But you're a girl. Some people disagree with it. That's my opinion. Let's see. Kim is full on being harassed. Hey, Erica, what's up, girl? You always giving good feedback, period, point blank. And what I like about you, Erica, is that you give balanced perspective, right? It's right or right, wrong, wrong. You give it. Kim has lied and cheated on all of her exes. All of her exes hate her. Her first husband, Damon, says she was constantly lied on him and cheated on him with several people, including Ray J. All right, John Baptiste. You must be from New Orleans on Carondelet Street. All that drama. All right. Yes, she does. Not about playing mentally unstable person, but doesn't make sense. So this is my opinion. Antagonizing him undercover, which aids his constant. So see, this is what I see what they said. I see what y'all trying to say. Y'all trying to say that she's intentionally antagonizing him, right? That's what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So let's ask that question. That's what some of the people are trying to say, y'all. So they're saying she's not innocent because she's also antagonizing him in a non-direct or indirect way. That's what y'all trying to say. Give me a 2 in the chat. Is that what y'all trying to say to me? Because that's what I think I'm picking up. All right. Give me the energy. So y'all are feeling like she's antagonizing him in some way. All right. So give me a 2 if y'all feel like that she is doing it in a passive aggressive way. She's antagonizing him. All right. So let me ask that question. So I respect y'all and what y'all telling me. So let's go ahead and pull some cards around it. She's poking the bear. Give me the energy around Kim Kardashian. Is she intentionally poking the bear with Kanye West? All right. Death card in reverse. Give me the energy around it. We're gonna still pull energy since that's what y'all trying to tell me. Is she instigating or is she antagonizing him? Give me the energy. Let me deal more cards because I'm gonna deal a whole hand. All right, y'all gonna be mad at me. Y'all can take it to wherever you want. Period, point blank. The death card is in her energy. At this point, she is over it and she's done with it, right? Now, let me ask, was it beforehand? She has the Empress in reverse. Again, the Empress in reverse is saying, I don't have time to feed into this. I think she was trying with him. She has the Temperance in her card. The Temperance is trying to have balance. She has the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is all about trying to, again, have family balance. She has the Moon card. Now, I do feel she wasn't giving him clarity. So that may be what she should have not been doing. So remember when she was doing the Donda thing and she was in the wedding dress and I think she was giving him mixed signals, right? That could be the antagonistic thing that y'all may feel like, okay, not beyond just what y'all said, because here that gave him confusion, right? And so the signals got mixed up, which caused stress. So I think to some degree, I see what y'all are saying, but that still doesn't justify you doing what you're doing. I think she was giving him mixed signals, period, point blank. So let's just go ahead and pull it one more time. Because her participating in the Dondi event, that's giving him what? False hope, you're in a wedding dress that made him feel like you were trying to renew your vows, I said it personally on when I did the video on them. She shouldn't have been doing that because that creates a situation. All right. So for the people that gave 2s, the ones who feel that she is poking the bear and she's not innocent. Give me a question so we can answer your questions before I go. I want the ones who gave me a 2. So that was because we want to include everybody, guys. We just don't want to make it like just a one-sided conversation. So for the people that had the 2s where they felt like she was poking the bear and she was antagonizing him, drop a question. So that was Rihola. Monet, you had a 2. Halos, you had a 2. Bella Apple, you had a 2. John Baptiste, you had a 2. Mystical Leo, you had a 2. Lemonade Bay, you had a 2. Shauna, you had a 2. And if I'm missing anybody, but for people that had the 2, give me a question you want me to answer because I want to make sure we're giving balanced perspective. All right. So you're welcome, Alea Gonzalez. I like that. So for the people that gave a 2, give me a question so we can answer your questions, clarify anything you feel she's doing wrong in the situation. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Shauna. All right. I don't see the people that gave a 2. 2. I want the people that gave 2s. Chris is all in it, influencing it situation. Okay. So let's get the people that gave 2s, the ones that feel that she's antagonizing and she's not innocent. Give me your question so I can answer it, loves. Because we want to give a balanced perspective on this podcast. This is for all the people that are new here. This is the podcast version of the channel, right? So I'll go live on here. We'll have just candid conversations. Sometimes you're gonna feel uncomfortable. Sometimes I can go a little sideways. That is my Cancer side, but it's real, right? I do usually put these in membership afterwards because some people don't always get it. Like we were laughing just a few minutes ago about something, and some people are like, "Why are you laughing?" They get so sensitive. But I may leave this one up today. So let's see. Had the family used him for the culture? Spirit, give me the energy around Kim Kardashian's family. Did they use him for the culture? Did they use Kanye West for the culture? Give me the energy around that. Let me push my chair. Did they use Kanye West for the culture? Give me the energy, Spirit. And that shows a yes to some degree. Let me tell you why. That 3 of Cups is in the energy. That talks about now that I'm connected to you, I'm more connected. I'm celebrated. I am more accepted. No question is a silly question. It's a question. So is Kim using Pete? No question is a silly question. So this is a spiritual session. So anybody who wants to ask a question. I do like what Mr. Sangita says. She used him and he used her, and that is on point blank period. So they used him to kind of what do you want to call it, validate them, and he used them in order to also raise his status, his platform, etc. They used each other. They used each other, guys. Period. And now that they got all this going on, now I feel like she wasn't the only one calling the damn paparazzi. He do it too. So they were using each other. But if you ask me the straightforward question about her specifically, yes, that means I am now a part of the fabric that you are in. I am now a part of that upper echelon. Now I'm a part of those A-list celebrities that she's a part of all of that. It's social climbing. I love that, Ebony. Thank you. Social climbing to another degree. So yes, if that's the question, yes. Thank you so much for that. I think she was crying in the car. It was a breaking point. My sister said the same thing. She was like, when she was crying in that car, that was the beginning of the end. All right. Let's see. Did Kim truly love Kanye, or was she just trying to social climb? Spirit, give me the energy. Did Kim truly love Kanye, or was it just to social climb? Give me the energy around that. Give me the energy. Kim Kardashian West. She loved him. She's got the Queen of Cups in her energy in a positive position. But I agree with Kelton. It's both. I think she loved him and she's social climbed. She is the Queen of Cups, which means this is why, guys, if we had a man doing what he's doing, he would have been under the jail. But she still loves him. So she's going to, based on her love for him, the fact that she has kids with him, she's going to give him a little bit more leeway. But she is she is the Queen of Cups for him, which means she was truly devoted to Kanye. Look how he took Julia 2 months and tried to do what Kim did. That means she was under his control. She let a man with bipolar disorder lead her. That's shocking. That's how much you loved him, that you let him lead you. Girl, my husband who got common sense can't lead me down the street half the time. And I had to learn how to have balance. You know, Miss Winter said it perfectly. Kanye definitely elevated her profile within social status, period, point blank. I think she truly loved him. Yes, you and your feelings. You would not allow so much to go on. You with this man 10 years. You done had 4 kids. This woman continued to have kids with him even after she knew his mental health status was getting worse. That's somebody who was still trying for their marriage. That's crazy. Like, period. I would have had 3 or 4 more kids. I would have had that one little kid because but she wanted kids. So she still wanted kids with this man despite everything that was going on. That is wild. All right, so this is the end of the road for me. I hope that I answered your questions. I saw it on our perspective of people that are concerned, and we see it on the perspective of the people that feel like Kim is, not innocent. Thank you for blocking them. Thank you. We understand and we respect you for that. You're going to respect this channel too. So if you get blocked, you're not coming off the block list. I don't care if Chevelle does it, Shell does it, Kelton does it. If Chanel does it, if you get blocked, I trust them. These are Chanel's been with me from day one. Chevelle is a client. Kelton is a client. These are people I actually talk to. If they put you on the block list, that means you deserve to be there. All right? Period. She said some people was acting up in the chat. And I'm just saying, I trust these people. Like, these people have my back. Musically, Kanye is a genius, but he definitely has some issues, and it's unfortunate. Yes, it is true. Paradise is also a regular client. That is so true, Paradise. So let's all pray and light a candle for people who do candle work and if you're at your altar tonight, pray that not just only for, Kim, pray that Kanye pulls it back and that he gets the help that he needs, that he comes to, a peaceful place. Okay. So let's just do that. Who's making fuss, Paradise? Paradise, I'm about to make you a moderator. So if you see stuff, I'm gonna make you a moderator, Paradise. So if you see stuff, because you be picking up stuff quick. If you see somebody in the chat doing something, just block them. Hold on, let me make you a moderator, Paradise. All right. So Money, she also is one of my clients as well, and that's what I'm saying. The people who moderate for me are actually my clients, and they actually have a relationship with me. So, and Chanel has been with me from the very beginning. All right, like when I had 100 subscribers. That's how beginning. All right, so let me add Paradise as a moderator. Paradise, say something else. It is a marketing strategy too, Miss Winters. It's a marketing strategy too. All right. So I think it's let me put Miss Winters. Yeah, I definitely feel it's a marketing strategy as well. But it's bigger than that, guys. You're literally, you're throwing your whole family in this. This is not a joke. Let me see, Paradise. Make a comment so I can see. Are you a moderator? Do you see yourself with the chat? Yes, I see you. All right, perfect. All right, so I'm out of here. I'm gonna let this go on replay. I appreciate you coming through. Um, this is this has been good. This has been good, and I respect everybody. All right. So for the people that have concerns, or the people that feel like Kim is not innocent, or people that feel like Kanye is not innocent, I think we had a well balanced discussion, and we can have more discussions. And this is Chat with Nola podcast. This is what I do in addition to the readings, and this is a way for me to connect. And just like tonight, I pulled cards. I didn't just talk. I pulled cards too. So that'll happen. Some days we just yammer. We just talk. Like the last one, we pulled some cards, and the rest of the time we talked about so much crap. But shit, we had went through 5 subjects before when I went back to when I went back to notate, like when I went back to look at all the stuff that we had talked about, like, so we had to talk about 5 topics that quick. I was like, God damn. So, so that was the Snoop Dogg video. The Snoop Dogg video is in membership. All right. So the Snoop Dogg video is in members only. Let's see. It says members only. So if y'all want to look for the one with Snoop Dogg, that's in members. The members, if you have an iPhone, you can sign up on your computer. And if you have Android, you can do your computer or phone. Okay. Let's see. You're always respectful to your subscribers and those you read. I am respectful, but I don't play either. I don't play either. You know, I do. Thank you so much. I try. You know, I watched the halftime show. I tried. I tried. I try to be respectful as possible. But when somebody start rubbing me the wrong way, and I'm energy based, so I start getting. I be ready to block. But for the most part, I do a good job. How do you sign up for a reading? Let me see. I think, it's right there on the screen, babe. All right. Nola, let me make you laugh. When do you do these readings? I'm just seeing the cards and shuffling them. I just did a reading 2 days ago, Carl. I just did a reading on this whole topic. Oh my God. I can't even have like a little a quick little set break, huh? I'm learning to set boundaries from you. Okay. All right, y'all. She said she learned to set boundaries from me. Somebody told me the other day, what did that person say in the comment section? They said they'll hang up on their grandma to talk to watch a video. That made me laugh, and that made my day. But no, the readings will be back tomorrow. I just did a reading 2 days ago. Actually, I did a live session yesterday. No, I did Pete, Kim, and what's his name reading the other day. And then I did the Snoop thing yesterday, and that's in members only. But yeah, the regular readings will be resumed. This is a part of the channel. So that's why I was telling you, if this is not your thing, hey, come back to when I put a regular reading on. Come back when I put a regular reading on. If you don't do like the podcast situation, then come back to when I do an actual reading. It's cool. It's no big deal, just like, hey, I'm not feeling a podcast thing, but the podcast be good too, because they be having little pieces of information and predictions, and we be talking about life, love, family, friends, and I be dropping some stuff about myself personally up in here. So the podcast is a good way for y'all to know me too, not just me doing a read on a celebrity. Well, who in the hell is this lady? Okay, she said she like them, but she likes seeing my hands. Yes, people say they like me shuffling. They like the setup. I get emails all the time from people asking me about the Buddhas, the plaques, the little boards that's on the from the the ones that I do the cards on. Those are energy plaques. They're from Energy Polaris, and I'm gonna write the name Energy Polaris, and they are $300. So if y'all are looking for those plaques, that's who I got them from. From your website, it is .com, or someone put is www. Let's see, .blue Nola. Hold on, nolatarot.com. It's .com, babe. Y'all didn't think I was trolling. Just thought of mine. No into disrespect about Kemp. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. And we appreciate you coming to clarify that message. We appreciate you. Well, let me tell you a little bit about this channel. We like to keep it real, but we also want to respect each other. You know, there are a lot of channels out there that they go down with they get down with the get down. So I want to try to keep this place as positive to some degree, because life is already hard enough, right? We're gonna have our talk, we're gonna talk our shit, but at the end of the day, we want to have this as a space where people can come and still express themselves, but in a way that's conducive and healthy. They got a lot of channels out there if you want to see cat fight, child. Y'all take care. Happy Valentine's Day. I am your official Sister Valentine. And I'm in the building to represent for all the women in the world, all the beautiful sisters out there, all the beautiful men out there. And have a great day. Take care. Stay blessed. Stay encouraged. And listen, I'm going to get off this phone and cook a good dinner and just enjoy the rest of my night. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be back tomorrow with another reading. I'm going to do Meg the Stallion, because I definitely feel like something wrong with her and Partisan for pain. So we're going to see if she's just taking a little break from social media to protect her relationship, or if there's something really going on there. Again, this may be tomorrow. All right? I'll let y'all know for sure. If y'all see me coming, y'all know what time it is. But I can always switch course because I'm a Cancer, y'all. So it just kind of depends on how I feel. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, stay empowered. And remember, when things get tough, that's when you rise higher. That's when you rise your vibration higher. That's when you go higher. Take care. Bye-bye.